Great. I
Now I'm
observed.
like, hold on, now I got it. I see when they come up now. I'm like, hold on, Gregory
Right.
X, God dang
Yeah.
it. I've observed. No, go ahead.
Oh, you want? Feel free to read it. Feel free to read it. This is totally not formal at all.
Okay. I've observed that the primary goal amongst many Black people globally isn't Black empowerment. Their goals are white acceptance. That's a come on. I feel like I'm in Love Jones. You gotta like that's a word.
White, white acceptance. And I know you see that a lot in
mm,
your field, right? White acceptance. And
hmm
elaborate on that if you
Yeah,
can,
I see that a
as it
lot
pertains to
in
Hollywood.
my life. Yeah,
Wow. Mm.
as it pertains to Hollywood. Okay. Well, growing up, I saw that
In
a
your
lot because
life,
I'm
period.
Louisiana.
Your life. No, take it anywhere you want to go.
Okay. I saw that a lot. Growing up was white acceptance because you have mulatto, you have people who want to be, as we used to say, like right damn near white. Who want to be, change their hair, change their everything to be more accepted by white people
Yeah.
for sure. I think not. Yes, in Hollywood for sure. As it relates to the ethnically ambiguous type looking girl. When that became the buzz phrase of what they wanted, they didn't want you to be like necessarily Black, necessarily white. They want somebody ethnically ambiguous that you can be kind of
Right.
whatever.
Right.
It's non-threatening when you are that type of looking, particular actor. It's
Mm.
very hard to see. And this is what I don't like in general. I don't like always seeing the dark skinned Black man as the thug, as the robber, as the whatever. But then the light skinned Black man is like the smart guy. He's the guy that has it together. He's the now. There's exception to every rule. I'm generalizing, Greg. Okay, everybody out there, this is a generalization, but you see that the most. I don't want to necessarily see that. I want to see my dark skinned brothers be smart and be the intelligent one and be the one that gets the girl, not just the friend, not just the
Right.
comedy, not just the funny one. But it's like that's more palatable when you're excuse me, when you're lighter skin. That's more palatable for white people. Even when you see people on television, you got to have curly hair and you're in the commercials, blah blah blah. That's the look that they want you to have. I don't want to have curly hair. I want to change my hair all the time. That's what Black people do. Black women do. We change our hair. We like to. You know what I mean? We like to do whatever. So if you want to get an authentic picture of a Black woman, she's not always going to be ethnically ambiguous looking. She's not always going to be light skinned. And she's
Mm.
not always going to have big curly hair. You know what I mean? So the white acceptance is definitely still happening in Hollywood. However, it's lessened because of, I believe, Black things like Black Panther. When Black Panther came out, that showed the world, the Black people, as well as white people, the importance of not only our representation, but seeing the powerful, beautiful, picturesque, you know, um, imagery that Black Panther stood for. I mean, there was so much culture amongst us. We all were coming together. Everybody was proud to be Black at that point. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
think it's because we haven't really seen our culture like that. It was stripped from us. And we can go deep in this, whatever. It was stripped from us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we don't necessarily live in this world where it's like we're walking around, everybody in our nation is proud like that. Now, you have pockets of it for sure, but that's
Right.
not a commonality amongst all of us. And then, depending on the industry you're in, mine in particular, white acceptance is a big thing. But I think now we are all transitioning to be like the Dave Chappelle's of the world and be like, nigga, fuck that shit. This is me. Say something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
Ah. Wow.
ah. You know what I mean? Ah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I love it. And this
It's
is for
like
you.
we're all proud of who we are now. You know?
Yeah. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read that if you're here. You know what I mean? Shit, you can read that.
Oh, I have to say this. This is too funny because I have an ongoing joke about this exact phrase. All right, Jarvis Johnson. That cocoa butter is glistening off that skin. Hey Barbara, it's Richie. Look it. I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy. Yo, that's Harlem Nights classic right there. Oh, you got to say
You
it. I had to
got
say
it.
it.
You
I
got
had
it.
to
And
say
you,
it.
you
Of
got it.
course I got it. Hey, he was like, hey, put your mother on the phone. Yeah. Hey, Barbara. Yeah, it's Richie. Look here. I ain't never coming home no more. All right. Yeah, take it easy. He hung up the phone. It felt good. Like, yeah.
I did that. Yeah, I made the right decision. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was
Oh God.
crying, man. Sunshine. Woo,
Oh
sunshine.
man.
Sunshine changed his life. Come
Oh,
on.
it
Oh,
it bees
that was
that way
funny. That took me
sometimes.
out. I had to say that.
It bees that way sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Right, right,
Speaking of that,
right.
Busta Rhymes just came out with a new album last week. So but yeah, white
Mhm.
acceptance, and I'm gonna tell you my cathartic experience because sometimes you don't know that you're doing it and you are doing it. And like
Mhm.
for example, like as I climbed the ladder to success, or still climbing the ladder to success, you you buy tangible goods that only geared towards white acceptance, right? So for example, oh shit, I just made $10. I got to go buy a Gucci belt. Hey, I just made $30. I gotta go eat at Mr. Child's. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
don't even know we're doing it to ourselves. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? And I've had to like speaking of movies, Higher Learning, when Ice Cube says put the
Mm.
American flag, and at the end of the movie he says unlearn.
Mhm.
Like I had to literally
Mhm.
had to do that to myself.
Right.
And I'm actually in the process, and so some may say I got it late. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I've been a free man my whole life. You know what I mean? Like stripping away, like especially when I went to a white college, and
Mhm.
when I go 22, I got to get a job, and you know what I mean? I got to live in this rubric. You know what I mean? So around
Mhm.
about my early
Mhm.
30s, I started to deconstruct and unimprison my mind. I wanted to use the word prison, and and just work on myself. You know what I mean? Work on myself.
Mhm.
Working on myself, and people in the chat, I've had like, 'cause they've seen me grow and go through these stages. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
fun now. It's really fun now because now I see myself, and I see like, nigga, you didn't have to do that. Like that was like, come on, man. That was put your money in a space where the culture can benefit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm,
Mhm.
I'm a work in progress,
Mhm.
and self identification is important. Like knowing who I am and my
Mm.
faults.
Very much.
You understand what I'm saying? So so
Mhm.
so so we're going through that. And how did you and Tyler Perry hook up? How did